Hey guys, what's going on? This is goooood, and I'm back with the final, final installment of the new cards for Brigade of the Sky. Oh my god, I almost forgot the word. I hate when I forget words. It's so annoying. Like, I used to have such a wonderful, beautiful vernacular, and now everything's just turned to shit. Yeah. Sasuga alcohol des. Yeah. Let's just get into it before I fucking pass out. Again. Garuda, ruler of storms. And if you think for 1 second that I'm going to be doing any editing for this video, that's yet to be determined. Accelerate 1, subtract 1 from the countdown of an allied amulet. Fanfare, subtract 3 from the countdown of all allied amulets. Whenever an allied amulet is destroyed, deal 3 damage to the enemy leader. Excuse me. So this is something. I mean, it's like the shittiest replacement for Aegis. And it's not even better than the original Garuda. Like, yes, I get it, in certain situations it's better, but not in most. Like, in some situations in Garuda, you just play the spell, hit them for 3, and they die. But in this case, you can hit them up to 12 if you have amulets there. So I feel like this is more situational. Like, you have to do a lot more to do more damage. And it costs 9. That's not a cheap amount. That's, like, a lot. 9 is a lot, guys. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is very endgame card to play. So you can't really even use this for aggro, as far as I'm concerned. Like, you can, but it'd be like a mid-range aggro. It wouldn't be straight up aggro at this point. So yeah, that's how I feel about this. It's not as good as the normal Garuda, because Garuda is cheaper and is guaranteed damage, etc., etc. Not a huge fan. It looks pretty, though. I will say it looks pretty. Let's move on. De La File, Gem Princess, 645 with Ward. It has Ward, and it gives your leader the following effect. Then your turn, restore 1 defense to all allies. So that's pretty broken. So Tinkle Shrine has just gotten even more scary, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, this card, thank God it doesn't stack. Like, if it's stacked, we'd be really fucked. But it doesn't. This is a really good card nonetheless. Really good for Tenko. Yada yada yada. It's a good card. Great card. Nice card. Nice, very nice. I like that it has Ward. I didn't know it had a Ward before. That's really nice. Next. Oh, bitch. Oh, we're back with Nemesis. Except it's Nemesis Purge. Oh, it's an 8-drop, and it banishes all followers. Not destroy. No, 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 no. Banish for 8. I think that's appropriate, because of what it does. It's not like Draconic Lance, which was like pure bullshit, which would like banish your opponent's side. No, this banishes all followers for 8. I think this is what Havencraft needed to be more control-y, as opposed to like these weird kind of mid-range archetypes where you can't really be defensive. But cards like this, it's like, yes, we can be more control-y again, like Havencraft was. Like, Havencraft was like, that was like my first control-y deck that I was proud of. So I'm glad we're moving back in that direction. Very happy. Yes, Nemesis. Speaking of, we have Holy Priest Lorena. When you evolve, you get to put Lorena's Holy Water or Lorena's Iron Fist into your hand. 1-drop Lorena's Holy Water. This, I'm assuming, is going to be really good in a... Excuse me. It's going to be really good in a... whatchamacallit deck. Sorry, I was just looking. I was just making sure that the banished dude isn't getting like removed from the game, even though it's a 2-drop. I'm saying this is like one of those cards you want to play on turn 4. I'll explain to you why really soon. But yeah, so 1-drop, store 2 defense to an ally, draw a card. So essentially, it's a monastic holy water, but it's a 1-drop instead of a 2-drop, which is like super awesome. And I speak about the 4-drop things because there's Lawyer as Iron Fist. Deals damage to an enemy follower. What X equals the attack of the strongest allied follower in play. So I don't think this replaces him by any means. I just forgot for a second that she only costs 2. So it's whatever. The malleability of her spells alone makes her a really good card. I'm expecting that everyone's going to be using her, which makes sense. Sophia, Pious Pilgrim. When you evolve, randomly summon a copy of an allied follower that has been destroyed during the match. It's 3/2/3. Doesn't get any evolution stats. Not good card. No one's going to use it. Next. Prism Swing. 3-drop. 4 damage to an enemy follower. You get a Holy Lion Crystal. So, ooh, Choto Lion Crystal support, which is good because that means I don't have to just throw in a bunch of random legendaries to make it good. Yeah. I like this card. I want more Holy Lion Crystal support. Please. Please and thank you. Father Punishment. Oh god, I've heard nothing but bitching and moaning about this card. Yes, it looks like the priest is getting some gnarly top. But it's a shitty card with a shitty ability that I don't see anyone using really. So can we just not care about this card at all? Because like I'm kind of over it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move on. Because fuck this card. Next! Duck Idol. Ward can attack while this follower if an allied amulet is destroyed during this turn. And it turns into a 6/6 with Ward that can attack. So, this card sucks because it doesn't get full evolution stats. Basically. Like, yes, I know it's like a 5/5/5, which is pretty good considering. Like, those are pretty high stats, but meh. I can't see myself running it. Maybe I will. Maybe in a more control deck. Who knows? Bashful Mirage. Enhance, gain +2/+0. Gain ambush until the end of your opponent's turn. At the end of your turn, restore 2 defenses follower. I don't see anyone playing this for 5. But what I do see is that she's good for Tanko. I believe. She's good for Tanko. Because she heals her defense, so that's pretty dope. I like it. I like her. See how she does, if she's included in the Tanko Shrine deck at all. Hazen, Priest of the Wind. It's 1/3. That turns into a 5/4. 1/3 with Ward, and then turns into a 5/4 without Ward. People might run this because, you know, Snake Priestess, but no one's gonna evolve it. Like, unless they have to, like it's turn 5 or something, they just happen to get this card. But it's good for more defensive decks. So I'm okay with that. Okay with the 2/1/3, just like the Snake Priestess. One of those picking card things. But yeah, Sealed Tome. By itself is a 0-drop with a countdown of 1. Lets you draw a card. If you have at least 2 play points, choose. This card is either Sacred Teachings or Forbidden Teachings. Sacred Teachings, countdown 1, summon a Holy Falcon. So good if you want to be aggro. Forbidden Teachings, draw 2 cards. Give your leader the following effect. Followers can't be played. This effect lasts until the start of your opponent's turn. Not sure how I feel about this. Like, the card drawing is nice, but, like, I kind of want to draw followers. Like, it's hard to kind of predict when you can do that. So, I don't know how I feel about Forbidden Teachings. I can definitely see this being used more just because you can, you know, maybe use it for aggro. And then even this, I'll just take drawing a card over drawing 2 cards and, like, bullshit happening, you know? Yeah, I figured you would. Portal Craft, yes. Silva, Ardent Sniper, Accelerate 3. Put a follower that originally costs 3 play points or less into your hand into play. Give it Rush. Give your leader the following effect. On your turns, deal 1 damage to the enemy leader the first time an allied follower attacks. So, as everyone's been saying, this is the card that is necessary for Portal Craft to be, like, a thing. And when I say Portal Craft, I mean Puppet Portal Craft. This is what gives... This is the little boost that it needs. Because now it can just rush, crash into everything. It's great. You almost never want to play this as a 7-drop. Like, ever. It's only as good as a 3-drop. It's a really strong card. Like, deal 1 damage whenever an ally follower attacks for the first time. That's a lot. Because that's all the puppets do. They just attack and crash into shit. So, very strong card. Super strong. I really don't care about these stats because you just want it for accelerated ability. But the fact that it has the ambushes, I guess, is nice. I guess. Oh, and it stacks. So imagine if you just played 5 puppets. Like, boom. You played 5 and you attacked the 5 puppets. Boom. You just did 10 damage without even attacking directly. So, I'm very happy with this card. Lococo, Little Puppeteer. Transform an enemy follower into Lococo's teddy bear. I guess let's see what that card does. Lococo's teddy bear. At the start of your turn, put a puppet into your opponent's hand. So, not only do you transform something big into a 1/3, I also get a puppet. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I think she'll be cool because she gives you, well, she transforms your opponent into like a 1/3. I wish that maybe it was a 1/2 or maybe even a 1/1, but whatever. I'm okay with it. Next, Artifact Spark. Transform an artifact card in your hand into an Artifact Spark. Deal 4 damage to an enemy leader. That's a lot of damage. 4 is nothing to, you know, wink at or wince at or whatever at. I see this card being run a lot. Maybe someone will run a Artifact Spark. Cause like if you play 2 of it, that's 8 damage to your like opponent. That is a lot. That's actually a lot of damage. To do to your opponent on turn 10. Excuse me. So I actually might consider running it just because. We'll see. We shall see. Parcellus, whatever. Evolve. You choose to put either Guard Form Golem or Strike Form Golem into your hand. Guard Form Golem is a 2-drop, 3/3 with Ward, and if you play it for 4, it gets +1/+2. Or you get a Strike Form Golem that is Rush, and if you play it for 4, it gets +2/+1. You probably won't do that. On turn 4, you're probably just gonna evolve it. Thank God you have a super awesome artifact that either has Rush or Ward, and then thank your lucky stars, and that's gonna be it. This is a good card. Like, I'd be really surprised if no one uses this card. Like, super surprised. Let's move on. Basilius, Outworld Invader. Interesting card. It has no evolved stats. As in it's a +0/+0 when it evolves. When you evolve, banish all enemy followers with deep defense or last. That's actually really powerful. Well, I see decks using it. I don't think there's enough room for it. Considering because without the evolve, it's pretty just whatever. But its evolve is a pretty powerful ability. Like I said, it just depends. We'll see. I feel like some cheeky bastard will run 1 or 2 in their deck, and then they'll just make everyone sad forever, because that's what they do. You whore. Captivating Conductor. Select 2 followers in play, deal X damage to the first follower, and Y damage to the second follower. X equals the attack of the second follower, and Y equals the attack of the first follower. This card can be played only when 2 targetable followers are in play. So I guess you can just make 2 creatures of the opponent's side just kill themselves or kill each other, but it doesn't matter because it costs 5, and that's really expensive. No one wants to play a card that costs that much. TBH. Nicholas, stalwart inventor, summon a Gogo Robomi. If you play for 8, subtract 3 from the countdown of all allied Gogo Robomi amulets, which means you probably could just play it outright. Oh, I love the evolution art. Like, he actually transforms into, like, his own reminds me of High School DxD. Like, this is his, like, sacred gear. That's kind of cute. I like that. Enkidu. Ward. Fanfare, put a Gilgamesh in your hand if Resonance is active for you. What the fuck? For you people who don't know, Gilgamesh is like a 8-drop 5/4 storm. Why? Why would you want to put that in your hand? I don't understand. Also, Enkidu. Isn't that like a servant from FGO? Someone, like, I guess, tell me if I'm not mistaken. Did I spoil everything for everyone? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. If you want JP, hit me up. Whatever. Moving on. Jessica, Cheerful Cannoneer. Get +1/+0 to an allied portal cast follower. If that follower can be targeted, the opponent can only target that follower. So, yeah, seems interesting, but it needs another portal craft follower. It might be a little bit on the aggro side, if you ask me. So it's a whatever card. 2. Oh, I should probably say the name of the follower. Ancient War Machine. It's a 2-drop 1/4. When an allied artifact comes into play, this follower gains ward. Very simple. This is the Spiderweb Imp. Now this is Portalcraft's Amulet. If at least one play point Resonance active, you can play this as an Artifact Squadron or Artifact Glow. If not, at the end of your turn, randomly put 2 of the following cards into your deck: Mystic, Radiant, and Prime Artifact. So this is good shit for the Crystal Cannon, if you haven't noticed, because they're all cost 3. This costs 3, this costs 5, this costs 7. So, yeah. Artifact Squadron. At the start of your turn, put a random artifact that costs at least 3 from your deck to your hand. Once again, very Cannon Shrine friendly. Countdown 2. Whenever you play an artifact, restore 1 defense to your leader. Whew. Yeah. If you want to gain life, I guess you could do that too. So, I like that they're all 1-drops. That's my favorite thing about this card. Should probably talk about what Robomi the Steel Warrior is. This is from the guy. This is from the. Not the artifact. The Is it the artifact? The artifact. The amulet. It's from the amulet. So this is Robomi Steel Warrior. It's a 5/5/5 with ward, which is pretty insane. So you play him, like, you get whatever he is, and then you get a 5/5/5 with ward. So I get it. I get it if people start using it. Seems pretty fun to use, especially if you, like, put multiple of him on the field and then you get off the ability and then they all become just a bunch of, like, naked women and stuff. Oh my god. Wow. I almost just blanked on what I was saying right now. So, with that being said, to prevent myself from humiliating myself any further, let's move to the next card. This is the Gogo Robomi amulet that what's my friend summons, the 4-drop. This is what he summons. So yeah, and that's what summons the 5/5. This is what summons the 5/5 with ward. So yeah, we'll see. It's very interesting indeed. What about Bahamut? The new excuse me. A new neutral legendary. Excuse me. Accelerate 7. Deal 3 damage to all followers. Deal 1 damage to the enemy leader. If you play it normally, it has the same effect, but you do it at the end of your turn. So, to me, this is like a weaker conflagration. I'm not sure how I feel about running this in my Lindworm deck. I feel like it's like flavoring. Also, it's just like giant, strong creature. So it's like, why not? I don't know. It's so weird. There's so many creatures that are going to be in the Lindworm deck, but yet they're all going to give you spells. That's super awesome and super scary and super broken. Oh yeah, I'll probably end up running this. I'll just have to try. We'll see. We'll see. Next! Legendary Fighter. When another follower evolves, gain the ability to attack twice per turn. When you play a spell, gain Bane. When you play an amulet, gain Rush. At the start of your turn, gain +8/+8. If the follower has the ability to attack twice per turn, Bane and Rush. See, my problem with this is that you need to find a deck that will actively use amulets and spells. So what comes to mind is Runecraft does that very well, and so does Dragoncraft. Dragoncraft also does it really well, but I don't think it'll have a lot of room for a Legendary Fighter. If it does, that'd be cool. Like, I wouldn't be mad. But I'm just saying, it doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case. Because it costs a lot to play a spell, and an amulet, and evolve, and yada yada, and all this jazz. It's probably just not gonna live to be that long, to be honest. It's a nice theory. It probably is gonna be a meme, but it is what it is. Next. Lyria, Azure Maiden. Next time damage is dealt to his follower, reduce that damage to 0. Put a random neutral follower that costs at least 7 play points from your deck into your hand. Recover 7 play points. This can work well with Bahamut, essentially. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Oni was explaining to me how like the wombo combo could work, because you need to cost a neutral flower that costs 7 play points. That costs at least 7 play points. So if you just have the dragon, you're gonna fetch the dragon. You get to play the enhance spell or the accelerate spell, and all is good with the world, etc., etc., etc. So we'll see. We'll see. I might end up using this. Who knows? Seraphic Blade. Destroy an enemy follower amulet that costs 2 play points or less. Play for 6. You can destroy any destroy any enemy follower or amulet instead. This card is super great. I'm gonna put it in my Runecraft deck, and I'm gonna fuck shit up. Fuck your amulets. Fuck your followers. Fuck you. That is basically my mood with this card all the time, because it's a really good card. Also, I like the animation, like giant purple beams of bad bitch light. Next, Catalina Sky Guardian. It's a ward, a 4/4 ward. Cannot receive more than 3 damage at a time. Oh, that's okay. Maybe if it was a 4/5, it'd be great. But you know what? I'll take it for what it is. Am I gonna use it? Probably not. Genesis of Legend. At the end of your turn, give a random allied follower +0/+1 in Bane. Whenever this follower attacks enemy attacks an enemy follower, deal 3 damage to the follower before you can deal any damage in return. Interesting. So it's like Victoria. Lowing of the Bro family. Put an Islam of Bro family into your hand. Investigation is a 2-drop that draws card. If you play 6, you draw 3 cards instead. God, that's horrible. Islam of the Bro family. Storm. It's a 2/1 with Storm. It still costs 3. Put a Tomoe of the Bro family into your hand. The Tomoe of the Bro family. The 1/3 rush that has Fanfare put a human pyramid attack into your hand. Last but not least, human pyramid attack. It's a rush ward 5/6 that costs 9. That's not cheap at all. Whenever this follower attacks, randomly give +1/+0 to all allied followers, or restore 2 defense to your leader. So you don't get to choose a lot. There's a lot you don't get to choose, and I'm not here for it. So, girl, bye. Oh, that's it. So some few words before I go. Basically, I feel like a lot of the cards are getting nerfed. Like their power levels are going down, and now. But my problem is they're releasing legendaries that aren't as good as the silvers and golds that are being rotated out, and that's my major problem with this expansion. It's still pretty cool, it's still pretty whatever, but we're losing a lot of power across the board. So I'm curious to see where this is gonna take us. I hope wherever it takes us to somewhere cheaper where I'm not like, God, there's so many legendaries that I feel like I need, and they're not as good as gold used to be. But yeah, but you know, we're out here and we're trying to live our best life. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, by all means, like, comment, and subscribe. Uh, check out our Twitter. Just check out our Discord. It's diggity dope, and check out our Twitch, because after all, it's just Twitch. This has been Jewy Doo, and I am very, very subconscious about the echo in my room, and I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next Shadowverse video. Until then, bye.